time. Just play when you can. Just be here at least one event every 2 weeks. Make sure you're on Steam. If you're on Steam, contact one of the officers. Just be considerate. Like, hey, you know what? I can't make something. I can't make something. Hang out in TS. Take initiative to other people involved. And remind others about new events. That's kind of like activity. That's all I'm asking for. Just kind of be a community of people. Respect. I shouldn't really have to talk about it a lot, but all your actions are going to reflect everyone that's in the regiment. So if you're annoying and you're not respecting someone else, it reflects badly against the whole 12T. And we just need to make sure that we hold our tongue, don't troll, don't be an idiot, just use respect. This includes like when we're in scrims and stuff, don't use all chat, just stay team chat. It's more professional that way. Don't team kill, don't team wound, don't do that stuff. Wear your tags all the time. If you have a disagreement, because sometimes there will happen, just handle it in a good manner. Maturity-wise, everyone understands that. We are a 17+ regiment. I have 0 tolerance for trolling. So just respect the rank structure, respect your officers. That's just the whole about maturity, being an adult about things. I'm here, I've done this a really long time, you should be able to respect me. Integrity. Take responsibility of your actions. 90% of the things that you do, you're not going to get kicked out of the regiment. You'll be more like, hey, don't do that again. It's not like we're going to be really mad at you. We just want to make sure that you can...
We're not going to go full Nazi on you.
Right, we're not full
Nazi.
We
understand there's going to be times where, hey, you might get out of hand or whatever. We understand that. Everyone gets bored of the game here and there, and they do something stupid. I mean, Stocks has been permabanned off of NA1 countless times now. Yeah. So, we understand that things happen. Just please inform us of what happened, and we'll handle it in an accordingly manner.
Right. I'm sure you guys most of you guys all have been in regiments before, so you all understand like the ranks and the columns, and what a line is, what FOL is, FOC. I'm pretty sure everyone here actually has been in a regiment. Rothker, could you... Here, let me get you a link.
What do you need?
Because they're wanting to talk right next to me, so...
Okay. To go out of my browser to go look at this, damn it.
Do you not have that? Do you not
it
have
didn't load it in Steam, that's why we
have to... User left your channel.
Real quick too, just about, everyone knows what right now you guys are in a line, because you're all facing in a shooting position. If you're all left face. Oh, work. It's 12TE official. Password is...
Whore.
Correct. So now you're in a column.
It's a very simple password.
You all know that you're in a column, so in right face. You're now in a line again, so you're in a shooting position. FOL is meaning firing on a line, so if one person in your line is in melee and you decide to fire as FOL, technically it's fire the charge as well. Fire the charge is basically when you all split up and you're about to charge into a regiment. Instead of lining up and shooting, you get real close, then you go haha and you point blank them. That's fire on the charge. Ramboing, that's any time where you are outside of your line, alone, playing Rambo. Okay, we all understand what Ramboing is. So it means you need to be in a collective group. Some of the basic stuff. Also, we have companies and ranks. If you don't understand the companies and ranks,
right now there's 2 companies. I'm the leader of Company 1, and then Volin is the leader of Company 2. You can always refer to either one of us with questions or any one of our underlings. I mean, Slaughterpants is my second in command, and then who is? Forgot. Oh, it's Pugs.
Pugs, yes. Another thing is too, when we're doing lining up for line battles and stuff, it needs to go like recruits in the middle. So like captain, like second in command, like a sergeant, corporal, and then so forth. And then in the middle will be all your recruits and stuff. And on the end, it'll kind of go back up the way. So I don't want to see recruits at the end of the line. Once you start making your promotions and stuff, you can go to the end of the line. The only reason why we're doing that is just because we want to make sure that the people that know how to do adjust, know how to do the line stuff, will be at the end of the line, so they understand how to get it working.
We also understand if you train wreck, go to the back of the line. We understand that, hey, you're going to mess up the line if you continue going in that manner. So go to the back of the line and it will be adjusted, don't worry. The person at the back of the line that's in charge of the back of the line should always continuously go to the back of the line. They know that, but they understand if train wrecks happen.
We also do a 3-fire command. So it's like make ready, which is what you'll do is you'll take your cursor, you'll put it over their enemy, and you'll say take aim, you'll present, and then you'll fire. So that is a 3-step process we do. It's make ready, just putting your cursor over the top of them, and then aim, fire. Melee, of course. Yeah, everyone's gonna be into melee.
We are very proud of our melee in this regiment. I have come from a long line of melee regiments personally, and I pride myself on doing good in melee when I do. I don't always do good, but hey, when I can, I pride myself on it, and I try to make myself the best I can in melee.
Right. So some other just little tips and tricks that someone else posted here for our thing. Just know where your CO is at. You know, officers may be killed in combat, but be able to find someone that's close to you. Like know the faces of your officers. You know, try to find them as quick as you can. When you're checking, I know some people do this, some people don't. But you know, some people will have their thing on attack mode and not reload mode, and then you stab the guy next to you. It's never good, so don't do that. Just double check those things. Make sure it's in melee or whatever it is. Know the rules of the events that we go to. You know, if we need some kind of clarification, feel free to ask. You know, Steam Master someone, just ask. If you need to go AFK, remove yourself and crouch.
Go to spectator if you have to.
If you have to, it's gonna be a long time, do that way. If you're just going up to go grab a drink, whatever, do that.
Because in 1v1s, we've had problems sometimes with people just going off and AFKing for a while. And we're sitting there trying to flop people into the battle so they can play. But there's this AFK guy sitting there. And we play by NWL rules for the most part, and you have to be within one. So, hey, let other people play if you're not going to be there.
As far as like the goofing off and headbanging thing, the only time I don't want you to be doing that is when we have our meeting. Like right now, don't be doing it. If we're, in some other place doing it and, we're starting the round and we're just having a good time, I really don't care if you kind of goof off here and there, but just make sure you're still in line, doing your thing. But other times, like meeting-wise, role-playing wise, I don't want you to be doing stupid stuff. So everyone has their tags, recruit. Like I said, we don't do any underscores or anything. It's just all one word. You guys are totally fine with Exile, Kamikaze. Those are totally fine. Back Karma, you're totally fine. You could even capitalize the K if you really wanted to, or Mr. Dots are totally fine as well. I just don't want underscores. I don't want numbers. I don't want apostrophes. I don't want any of that stuff. It just doesn't look professional. I don't like it. So, with that in mind. Other things. Our Steam group is our Steam group. So, if you ever want to quit the regiment or you want to find out who's in the regiment, you go to that Steam group. Okay, I update it quite frequently. If you're not on, if you don't follow at least one event or not come on to TeamSpeak at least one time a week or something of that nature, I will remove you. I'll come and ping you first. I'll ask you, hey man, how have you been? Like, are you okay? If you're busy, you're busy. You're fine. It's as long as you respond to me. If you don't respond to me, you don't say anything to me, you say you're not interested in W more, I'll remove you. Okay, that's how I keep it organized. What else is there? Company-wise, after tonight, we'll probably get you guys into companies as well. We'll probably just split you guys right down the middle as far as these people. Everyone else that's being a recruit, we'll get into next week's. So that's why training is so important to come to this 30-minute training, which is only 10 more minutes. So let's see if I have anything else I need to talk about. Rothgar, do we have anything else to talk about? Oh, wear tags at all times. If you're not going to wear tags, you're not really proud of the regiment. So if you're not proud of the regiment, don't be in the regiment. Everyone can recruit. So if you want to recruit someone, all you gotta do is just get them on to TeamSpeak, get them to add me or one of the officers, and they'll finish the rest. Okay. Make sure you check our forums, and we'll be working on getting events as well this week. I think that's it. Let's do 2 things. I want to do is adjusting and reforming. What adjusting and reforming are 2. Rothko, you can take over this, please.
I was gonna go do something real quick.
Renegade. He's not here. Braxton, can you do adjusting and reforming real quick?
I think so.
Alright, so basically what it is it's wheeling. So we're going to take this whole entire line and we're going to swing it like a door, 45-degree angle to the left, okay? So, are you all there? Everyone crouch if you're here. Make sure you're all here. Okay, cool. So everyone stand back up. What we're going to do is we're just going to adjust the line, 45-degree angle, towards the enemy, okay? So if I say adjust left, it'll be from this left side is the post. We will turn 45-degree angle, and then you guys will walk into a line, making the line to my right. So go ahead and do that now.
Yeah, or carrier, whoever's closest to the officer goes first, and then it's just like a following effect.
Cascade, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's adjusting. So we're going to adjust right. So I'm going to adjust right. March. Move on up. There you go.
And
No,
if you
try-
train crash, just go to the back of the line.
Okay, so those are adjusting. Okay, that's adjusting. And if an officer gives an adjust command, that means to break reloads and do it. Okay. Think
If
of
an
it as
officer ever says
anytime
move out, it
anytime there
means
is a
break.
command given, automatically break your reloads and just go. Don't waste your time waiting for it. I mean, unless you're on like the very last second of it, then you're okay with it. But you know, if it's like a hey, move now, we need to move. Okay. It's best that you move and get to the position where you're parallel than to have a big clobbered up mess. Okay. So reform is a basically reverse. Okay. Not a reverse, but it's a reform back to the other side. So what we're gonna do is a reform is these commands together. So it's like a right face and then make a line to my right. That is a reform. Okay. Reform works like that. So if I want to say reform left, I'm the officer, we're reforming left. Just like so. Okay, that's all. So if we want to do another reform left, we're going to turn this way, reform left. Okay, this helps a lot because what will happen is when regiments are trying to do a hard flank, you do a reform and then they can't do anything about it. Okay, and it kind of helps that if the officer's not there, you can easily be like, hey, reform left. Okay, so we're going to do a few reforms and adjusts. So let's do a left adjust march.
One of the things I wanted to touch on, guys, an officer will specify if he wants you to finish your reload and then reform into the line. Like I've said in line battles, hey, once you have your reload, right adjust or line on my right. Simple things like that. He will specify if he wants you to finish your reloads or not.
And that's kind of what we've been doing as far as an officer squad. We've been talking about basically not thinking of it as you're stupid because you're not stupid, but as simple and as easy and just so we understand what everyone needs to be doing.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's all good. Alright, we got 5 minutes. I think, does anyone have any questions about me or the regiment or anything else that you need to know?
Damn, I just forgot it. Son of a bitch.
Good fight.
Bear, what else did you guys do for your basic training for the 29th? Because I never got to do it, and I just kind of go over. We'll do all the melee and all the shooting things and all the other stuff in the
It was
hour.
basically the same stuff, Stocks, as what we did in the 54th.
I really don't remember a lot of the 29th training, but I went to a lot of the 9th training. We just went over shooting and commands at the beginning, and then we did a ton of melee at the end.
Okay. Who else has been in a regiment? Orico, what did you guys do?
Or carrier.
Or Curio. Orico. I like Orico. Just I go with Orico. I like that better. Alright, so let's go ahead and get everyone in here. We're gonna probably do a training here in a minute, so I will probably start. So now after this night, you're all promoted to a soldat. so you guys can all go change your tags. Remember, we have a custom banner pack. It's in the TS. It's also going to be posted on the forums as well. And we're getting custom skins here shortly too. So go ahead and do that now. Go ahead and change
We'll
your
move
tags
you guys
to
to the other
Soldat.
channel, so don't worry
And
about
you
that.
guys are
Left
good.
your
And I'll go ahead and
channel.
move you guys. I'll change your Steam. I'll change.
We're starting to
Removed.
come in here. So.
You can't even do
User
bayonets.
was